If you're watching this video, I would assume that you've already seen the new Splatoon Raiders trailer that came out a few days ago. If not, see the link in the corner for context. If you have, then welcome to my theory in which I think that Splatoon Raiders will have to do with you fighting a Loch Ness monster in the Bermuda Triangle. Now, before I explain why and how I think this theory might even be somewhat accurate to the game, some context is needed. First, for the type of gameplay of the game, I think it would be more exploration type, where you have to collect resources to discover the rumor that Deep has been pursuing, then escape the island, or whatever it is that they find themselves on. This would eventually link to dealing with what caused their helicopter to crash, that whole bright light thing in the trailer, and the beast that is possibly lurking. There could also be the element of limited resources that they have on the island, or the limited time that they have to escape with, which could be because the food running out with the resources, or just rising sea levels, because, inklings, noctilings, and water don't quite mix that well. Second, this ties into the Loch Ness monster, or that big eye thing and the rumbles of the beast that's seen in the trailer. I think this would be a really cool reference to something that has already been brought up in Sunken Scroll 13 from the first Splatoon game. So in that one, it's a parody of the real-life picture, air quotes, of the Loch Ness monster, or Nessie, from real life. Although the one in the Sunken Scroll depicts as more of an octopus-type creature, and not some kind of long dinosaur-looking thing like in real life. I think this would be a really nice callback, and it's also, if it really is just a big octopus for the Loch Ness monster, I think it's about time that the inklings and octolings should meet in some form, the original form of their ancestors, or normal squids and octopi, which is something that I would have thought had been done sooner in the series' length, especially since normal squids and octopuses had been confirmed to exist canonically, even to potentially be eaten by the inklings and octolings themselves. A bit interesting. For the location of Bermuda Triangle, the main idea was with the islands seen when the helicopter starts to go down. When compared to the islands in the actual Bermuda Triangle area, it looks pretty similar. But, well, yes, it could just be some fictional location in Splatoon and not at all related to the Bermuda Triangle. It could still be possible, since there's already been instances where places in the game in Splatoon have been directly related to real-life locations. This is the case with Mount Nantai, excuse my pronunciation, which is a real mountain in Japan. According to the Wikipedia article, this image on screen now is sourced from an asset developer on Splatoon 3, and the reason that it's the same mountain, which before this was assumed to be referenced, is because it is the same mountain, and that the locations in Splatoon are largely situated in what used to be Japan in our current day. In addition to that, the Bermuda Triangle is home to a lot of mystery and rumors that Shiver, Frye, and Big Man could be looking into to see if it's a source of treasure, or to find whatever it is that's causing all that could be useful to them. And since the Bermuda Triangle is pretty far from Japan and just generally situated in the large ocean, it would make sense why they're in a helicopter to get there in the first place. Because of these three things and the interesting callbacks to both real-life locations and mystery, as well as past details from the other games, I think that this location and this monster beast thing for Splatoon Raiders would be a great fit for the game. If it's not accurate at all, that's okay, it's an interesting theory. These are just my ideas that I'm putting out there. All in all, this is just a fun theory, a game theory, that I thought of when watching the trailer. It's nothing too serious. But if you're looking for more theory videos or only Splatoon videos on this channel, I'm probably not going to make more of them. This channel will probably just stay related to my art. This was just a fun theory that I wanted to put out there because I haven't watched any theory videos on Splatoon Raiders, but I thought I'd add my own little bit of tidbits to the pile. And hopefully you'd find this interesting. If you've watched this far, thank you for watching. I've been Neo, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!